Alright, we're not gonna talk we're not gonna talk about part one. Part one was not best thing ever. But as you can see in the kitchen, I moved the fridge over to the left side against the wall next to the chairs because I wanted the door. I thought it was dumb of me to not have a door from the actual inside of the house to go out to the patio, and instead you have to go from the front door all the way around. That's dumb. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. That's really dumb. So I moved the fridge and I don't like that small space of it, but like, what are you gonna do? I didn't want to change the build shape. I already gotten so far in it. But I decided to, because the door was that way, I decided to swap the things onto the other side. I thought it looked better and then add some plants into it. So it would look a little bit more inclusive for what I do later. I tried adding like a little bit of a tree into it or like a bamboo stalk, but then it looked kind of weird and I was like, nah, just kidding. It didn't happen, just kidding. But I don't want to talk so loud. I feel like if I talk loud, then everyone in the house is going to hear me and they're going to be like, Nami, what are you doing? And I don't know what to tell them. Either like open my door and interrupt my recording, and then I'll have to start all over, and I'll be really mad. But with this one, I realized about halfway through that I kept focusing on always doing black, white, and red in all of my modern builds, or like semi-modern, whatever builds. So I tried adding some blues here and there, just like a little bit, mostly with just plants. I love plants. Ugh, plants. And no, it doesn't look too bad. I think this is where I start doing the pond thing. Or this is just a bunch of plants. I don't remember what I did with this one. I honestly find doing this whole rock thing super relaxing. And I love that I do this in a lot of my builds because it's very pretty all the time. It adds a lot without taking up a lot of space. And this low-lying lily plant thing is my favorite to use because I don't like the grass thing. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't feel the same. Oh, everything in this build is base game. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but it's base game. So anyone can get it. It's up in the gallery. It's been up in the gallery since I even uploaded this video. We're not going to talk about that, but it's there. And I hope people like it. I think this entire build took about 3 hours, which is about average for all of my builds. Even before the move objects thing. Yeah, 3 hours sounds about right. 2 or 3 hours. I've tried taking an hour on my builds before, and it just doesn't happen because there's a lot of like little things I always want to add into it, and especially with move objects on now, I'm always adding those little tiny things, and even more little tiny things as I can fit it all because move objects, yay! Oh my gosh. This is my favorite thing to do. I love watching this too. It just looks so nice to watch. I'm gonna space out like really hard just watching watching these videos when I record these. Oh my gosh. Oh, I tried doing I like that a lot. I've done that in a couple of builds where I use that like that little fencing thing. I've done that a few times. I didn't like that HVAC thing. I didn't like any of that. I hated it, so I just didn't use it. But I've done that little short fence thing a couple of times in some of my modern builds. I don't remember where I saw it from, but I really liked it, so I used it a lot. Because it helps, because then like if you don't want roofing in certain spots, you can just do that and add that black trim. And it just gives it a little something extra without being too much. because it looks like it's part of the trim because it's like right on the edge and it just looks nice. Don't question me. Oh yeah, the music got really loud for some reason. Not exactly sure why. I've never used the sand tools before. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted because I didn't know. I thought, oh, sand would look great here. I was very wrong. This part took the longest and I got extremely OCD about it when I went back to fix it. And it was with the spray paint too. Not the spray paint, but like the ground painting. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can watch this. I'm gonna get anxiety looking at this. But I've seen a couple people do this with rugs, and I don't know. It doesn't make sense for me. Like to think of something like that, because like it's a rug. Why would I do that when it's a rug, and we all know it's a rug? So why are we putting a rug outside? Like that just doesn't make sense. I don't know why I stopped. A lot of times I stop for long periods of time. So if there's like a long pause, it's because I'm staring at it, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and am I really gonna do this, and then mentally prepare myself for it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did it on the front too. Yeah, I figured out on this side that I should probably do a neater on the other side because this is supposed to look nice, so I should probably do it on the other side too. Ignore the lot that's on the right was supposed to be like a rags to riches kind of playthrough, but the mic I had before made me really quiet, so you can barely hear me. So I don't even know if I'll upload the first episode because I don't know. I kind of want to start over with it, maybe. Oh, look how tedious this is. Save me, someone, please. I'm just cleaning up the edges there. I keep staring at it because I feel like I messed it up and I don't know what I want to do with like the little spray painting stuff. Because I usually don't go into too much detail with the spray painting. And see, I did a little matte thingy with the matte thingy. I'm terrible at talking. I'm so sorry. If I sound awkward, it's because I feel awkward right now. And I don't want to be loud because I don't want anyone in the house to hear me. Like, in my room or in my house, I have my own side of the house upstairs, but like, my brother's always in the open room that's right outside my room. And the other side is like my mom's room, my brother's room. But like a lot of time, no one in my family knows what knocking is, so a lot of times they'll just kind of open the door, even if they hear me like talking or something, like I'm talking to somebody. They'll kind of just come in here, and that's one of my worst fears right now. Is just them walking in here while I'm recording or while I'm saying terrible things with my friends while I'm playing games. And then they'll be like, why are you saying such awful things like that? What is wrong with you? I didn't raise you to be like that. And I'm like, well, that was a very long pause. I need to stop pausing like that. Ooh. Oh, it kept clipping with the table through the wall. I don't know. I've never had that happen before, but it kept clipping through the wall with the table that was right there. I was so confused by it for so long. That's why you kept seeing it rotating a million times because I didn't know that it was doing that. Or I didn't notice it was doing that until I realized, oh wait, there's a glass table here. Duh, I don't know. And with like BV.move objects, you can just like, you can put a chair through a table all you want. It does not matter. So I didn't realize it was gonna like clip through that. And this is where I decided it should be shorter. I hate that stupid clipping it does with it does with the foundation all the time. It's so annoying because I don't want to have to like move it down and then move it back up and then fix the stuff that goes around it too. Because what if I have to adjust something on the other side where it's up, but I can't? You know, I hope one day The Sims 4 EA whatever comes out with another low-lying plant like this because I only use this one. I never use grass. I've tried to use grass. It looks ugly. I can't do it. Not happening. Not today. It's like that little fern thing, the pink bushes, and this low-lying grass is like the majority of what I ever use in my landscaping. And the wildflowers, usually in orange, like the yellow and orange tones that they have. I usually use those. We need more rocks. I want more rock shapes. Is that weird? It sounds a little bit weird. I want more rock shapes. Like EA, can you do that? Just like more rock shapes in general. Oh, okay. It's like I have a lot of really weird pauses. We're not gonna talk about them. I'm just gonna leave them in because I was talking. But no, this is me like deciding what I'm trying to do next or what I need to do next. Especially with rocks. I love rocks. If you ever see the screen like shake like that, it's because I'm like really frustrated. I can't figure out what I want to do next. Like I do that sometimes. It's just my way of letting out my little frustration. No, I like the lowland grass under the stairs. I think that's like really cute because it's realistic. Like it grows wherever it wants to grow. It doesn't matter if there's stone there. It doesn't care. It'll reach out there. I'm just doing a little bit of grass detailing. I love doing the like semi-grass, semi-mud kind of thing around all my landscaping because it makes sense. I grew up with my parents having like we had a really big backyard in our other house, and we just had like a lot of plants everywhere, and all of it was like it wasn't always grassy. It was a lot of like mulch around it and stuff. So that's what I like to do. That's what I'm used to saying, and that's what makes sense to me. This is also one of my favorite things to do. I'll take the little 4-frame things and I'll just make it super tiny and just do like little decorations around other frames. I think that's a neato touch. Can I please delete that? Oh my gosh, okay, good. I did delete it. Nice. I don't remember what I replaced it with. Just a shelf. I don't think I added anything onto it. Because, like, again, I couldn't figure out like what I wanted to do and I didn't know how to move things up and down until recently. It is 0 and 9 if you were curious. Because I was very curious and very confused. And I tried doing like I guess that one kind of turned out okay. I don't really like the little arches that much, but I like the idea of an arch on this build. And I like the idea of putting little flowers underneath the stone. It looks so cute. And then going over it again because it looked awful. And then putting little patches of flower things everywhere else around it. I liked it. It looked more real. And then like, oh, here's the screenshots. Oh my gosh. They go kind of fast. Oh no. Uh, Thank you so much for watching my first little speed build. I hope you like it.